welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Liallure, and I'm back at it again with another video. If you're new to my channel, hey girl, hey, my name is Leah. I make videos, story times hauls. I do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So it's like for the kids, you know the vibes. And if you're a returning subscriber, hey friend, how are you? I hope you're doing wonderful, fabulous, beautiful, amazing. So before we get started in this video, as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new here. Liking the video helps me a lot. It helps me get into the algorithm, and it helps other people just like you see my videos. So if you like what you see and you're ready to get into some tea, like the video. So today's video is going to be a hair install slash a question and answer. A few months ago I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Anonymous, and some of you did send in some questions, so I'm ready to answer them now. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do an install first, and then we're going to jump into the Q&A. So let's get into the install. So the install part of this video is over, and we're gonna go ahead and jump into the Q&A. I'm gonna answer these questions in no particular order. I tried to group them together so that it makes sense, but it might not. So I'm just gonna go ahead and answer them. So somebody asked me if I have any pets. I do have a pet. I have a dog. She's 1 year old, and her name is Bailey. She is a Cavapoo, so that is a crossbreed between a Cavalier King Charles and a poodle. She's a mess. She's a mess. I've had her for about a year now. I got her last year, November 9th. around, and it's December now. Well, no it's not. I'm pre-recording, so it's about the end of November. But yeah, I've had her for about a year now. We've had our ups, we've had our downs, we've had our who the are you barking at, really. But yeah, that's my baby, and that's the only pet that I have. Someone said, I want to get a puppy when I move. How has it been having a female dog, and what cost? I guess she was trying to say, is it expensive to have a dog in general? Okay, so I have a video coming soon about like what it's been like to have a dog, specifically a female dog, but I will give you a little bit in this video. So like I said, I've had Bailey for about a year now, and I want to say the hardest part of having a dog for me was the first few months, right? I've never had a pet, I've never had a family pet or anything like that, so the adjustment period of having like this little furry thing that you have to take care of, and you have to walk twice a day, and you have to potty train, and you have to, like, you know, make sure they're not chewing up wires and stuff like that. Like that whole adjustment period was like a really hard time for me. Bailey's breed in particular, they're very picky eaters, and so when I tell you I had to go through like 6, might be generous, like I had to go through like 6 different dog brands of food and types of food. She did not like anything for more than a week. It's like as soon as you thought that she was cool with something, she got bored. And I don't know if it's the Leo in her or it's something mentally wrong with poodle mixes. You know what I mean? And I'm leaning towards the latter, but it was really hard finding food for her. So like that was a really big expense that I had. Another expense that you will have is all the shots and the vaccines and stuff that they have to get. You know, living in New York City, you're gonna run into dogs all the time, especially if you want to take your dog to like a groomer, or you want to take them to doggy daycare, or you want to take them to the dog park. Like you have to make sure that your dog is vaccinated to protect them against all these diseases that other dogs carry. So the vaccinations did cost a pretty penny, but it wasn't too beastie. I want to say I spent maybe about like $400, $300 in total for vaccinations. She's not spayed yet because I've had a hard time getting a spaying appointment in New York. It's like every damn body got a dog in 2020, so like trying to get a spay appointment is like hell. So that's another fee that you're gonna have to think about when you get a dog, especially a female dog. Bailey has been in heat twice. She's currently in heat right now, and the heat cycle is probably the worst thing about having a female dog. Like I'm gonna talk a little bit more about that in her 1-year update video, so be on the lookout for that within like the next week or so. But yeah, it's been a ride, I want to say, but it has been super fulfilling to have a dog because you have a companion, like something that loves you so unconditionally. You know what I mean? Like she's always gonna be there for me, she's always gonna protect me. Like that's my girl, you know what I mean? I think it's worth it, but there are some things you have to look out for before you get a dog. Someone said, what is your favorite? Okay, so favorite movie of all time. A lot of people don't know this about me, but I really love Anne Hathaway. Yes, the Queen of Genovia. I really love Anne Hathaway. I think my favorite movie of all time is probably Princess Diaries, the first one and the second one. I learned a lot of lessons from that movie when I was younger, and so like to this day it's still one of my favorite movies. I really like Clueless, Mean Girls. I know every single line in Mean Girls. Don't play with me because I'm not one of them. Okay, let's see. I like Selena a lot, but I can't watch Selena too much because it makes me cry, but Selena's a really good one. Someone said worst movie you've ever watched. Okay, I don't know the name of this movie, but there was a movie that was on Netflix at some point, like years ago. I want to say like 6 years ago or something like that. There was a movie that was on Netflix and Keke Palmer was in it. And the whole premise of the movie was that there was a family of like the daughter, so Keke Palmer and like her 2-3 brothers, and the oldest brother was, and their parents had died in like a car accident or something like that. So the oldest brother had to take care of his sibling, and it was so bad because the acting was terrible. And I don't think it was my girl, okay, but the acting was terrible, the plot was terrible. It was just very much so low budget, you know what I mean? Like y'all will not see heaven for that movie. Any Netflix recommendations? So I'm not really watching a lot of Netflix right now. I think mostly I'm watching stuff that's like actually on TV. So right now I'm watching like Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm rewatching Bring It because yeah, I love that show. So I'm rewatching Bring It. I'm rewatching Modern Family. I rewatch a lot of shows. Recently I watched Family Reunion on Netflix. I have mixed thoughts about that show. Mostly I would not recommend it.
Oh, jump scare.
What else? Let's see. What have I been watching on Netflix, girl? Yeah, I haven't been watching a lot of stuff on Netflix. To be honest, I feel like Netflix, like, there's nothing really good on it right now. I've more so been like a Hulu, Tubi type of girl. Someone said, do you want kids? If so, how many? Who sent you? What's in my mama? Another person, do you want kids eventually? Y'all sound like a bunch of Republicans. Why we clocking my uterus? Ideally, I would want kids, yes. Like, I always saw myself as like a mother and like doing all the kids things and being a fine ass mama that, you know, drop off the kids to work. Oh wait, not work. I guess school is work though, low-key. Anyway, I always saw myself as being like the fine ass mama, you know what I'm saying? I got my cute outfit on, I got my Dior shades on, I got my Starbies in my hand. Don't play with me, I'm not that girl every single day. And they know I'm not one of them, and neither is my child. I always saw myself as being that person, but honestly, in this economy, a child, I don't know. We will see. Whatever God has in plan, I'm down with it. Someone said, how many exes do you have? Seriously, or like for play? Because I don't count the exes that like I didn't have a serious relationship with as an ex. Like, some people I dated them for like, I want to say 2 months, 3 months or something like that. Some of them I never even kissed, to be honest with you. I want to say serious exes I've had is like 3, 4. Someone said my biggest regret. I don't really have any, to be honest with you. I try to live my life with no regrets because I think I live by the philosophy that like I'm exactly where I was meant to be in this moment. So I think everything that I've done up until this point has led me to where I am, and that's just what God had in store for me. So I don't have any regrets, honestly, and that's not me trying to be like, you know, politically correct or nothing. Like, I don't have any regrets. Someone said, what has the best day been this year so far? Okay, so the best day I had this year, in May, I went to Jamaica with my boyfriend for his birthday, and one day we went to Martha's Brae, which is like this river that they have. It's the one where you get on the bamboo rafts and all the Instagram girlies be taking the pictures and stuff like that. That one. So we went there, and I want to say like I was drunk from like 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. It was just like a really fun day. Like, we got on the raft, it was so serene, it was so calm. Like, I finally did the thing that I wanted to do in Jamaica. I took a bunch of pictures. We had this amazing jerk chicken, rice and peas. Our tour guides were like super nice. They got us red stripe. I had that for the first time. Like, and then when we got back to the resort, we went on the lazy river, and I also played beer pong for the first time and made it to the finale because, you know, that girl. But yeah, that day was just really fun. Like, I remember that day so vividly. I took a lot of content. I just remember smiling a lot that day. And so yeah, that's the best day I had this year so far. Someone said, what's my favorite song right now, or like in general? I'm gonna give you right now. So right now I have a few favorite songs. I like Wifey by Ruby Rose. I like Tomorrow Too by Glorilla and Cardi B. Oh my god, yeah, that's my song, honestly. And I feel like that song is really one of my happy songs right now. Like, I play that song when I'm feeling down, or where like I'm not feeling too optimistic. Like, they ate that shit up. Okay, like, it was so good. Another one of my favorite songs, Don't Play With It, Don't Play With It, Don't Play With It, Come On Baby, Don't Play With It. Ooh, just lay in it, spend all day in it. Like, come on, Lola, listen. Y'all know I'm from Brooklyn. Y'all know I'm from Brooklyn. Like, Brooklyn. She shitted. She did. And I don't have nothing else to say about it. Spin all zay in it. My head is don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Yeah. Oh, okay. I like 6,000 Degrees by Shot from the Tray. She didn't have to say that about that girl. She really didn't. I like Do It Again by NLE Chopper and Touré. So the thing is, here's what's funny about that song. I had never really listened to an NLE Chopper song before that one, but that one I could listen to it all day. Little baby, you wild, you know you was wrong. You lying, watch your tone. I'm too fly to be so alone. Come on. Someone said, do you speak another language? Yes, I speak French Creole because I'm from St. Lucia, and that is our language. Y'all will probably never hear me speak it unless I'm on a vlog. So if you want to hear me speak it, tune into those. But yeah, speak French Creole. One thing you can't survive without: Blistex. So I have this thing where like I can't have dry lips. If my lips are dry, I feel so uncomfortable. Like I get itchy, I get anxious. Like I cannot have dry lips. When was the last time you lied? No, I don't remember, honestly. So the thing is, I'm not a liar, and I know everybody says that. Like everybody says like I don't lie, I tell the truth. I am not the type of person that needs to lie. I live by the philosophy of I said what I said when I said it, how I said it. And if you don't like it, you need to take that up with God, okay? I said what I said. I'm not gonna lie to anyone because I don't gain anything from lying to someone. Not only do I not gain anything from lying to anybody, but who is gonna beat my ass because of what I said? You know what I mean? Like, who are you that I can't tell the truth to you? You know what I mean? Like, it just don't make no sense. Like, obviously there's moments where you need to hold your tongue a little bit, like when you're at work or like you're talking to a boss or something like that. But to my friends, to my partner, why would I lie to somebody? You know what I mean? Like, that's just not the type of person I am, to be honest. Like, I don't have time for it. I really don't. Someone said my biggest insecurity. I want to say the dark circles under my eyes. Like, they're not puffy bags, but under my eyes are a little bit darker than the rest of my face, and that does bother me a little bit. But someone said, how old was/is your longest friendship, and are y'all still friends now? So if you are like an OG subscriber, you know that I have a group of friends that I've been friends with for like 15 years. Like, we've been friends literally since freshman year of middle school, and we're still friends to this day. We don't really spend as much time together because we're all adults and we have jobs and stuff like that, and one of them moved to Florida. But those are still my best friends, and we're still friends to this day. Someone said, do you think curly or straight hair looks better on you? I like the curly on you. Oh, thanks, babe. So, as you can see, I have the deep wave on. I actually put this wig on because I only wore it once, and that was for my birthday. And you guys saw that in like one of the story times I had posted after my birthday, and you guys loved that hair on me. And for a long time, I was never really a curly hair type of girl. Like, I've always been a bust down, middle part straight, black, jet black girly. You know what I'm saying? The New York girl uniform. I've always been that type of girl, but honestly I do like curly hair on me. I feel like it makes me look a little bit younger, and it's a lot more playful. So I'm leaning a little bit more towards curly these days, but we'll see. Someone said, besides red, what hair color do you want to rock next, or do you prefer natural colors? I definitely prefer natural colors on me. I don't like a lot of attention, and I feel like colored hair sometimes does bring attention that I don't want. I love a 99J, as y'all probably know. The other color that I didn't want to try was a ginger. You know what I'm saying? Like, the ginger propaganda was so strong this fall, and I still didn't get a chance to try one. And you know what I'm saying? I will get my hands on a ginger wig. Maybe not this year, but I will. And when I do, I'm going to step. You hear me? I'm gonna step when I get that wig. Someone said, how are you today? I am doing well today. I had a really good day. I put up some of my decorations for Christmas. You see my gold and my green going on right here. Real cute. I have a garland up above me. My Christmas tree is not really done yet because I'm missing the hooks for the ornaments, and I'm also missing some of the ornaments. They have to come in a few days. Got them from Amazon. But other than that, I'm doing really well, I would say. I think I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Someone said you talked about your degree. What is your career goal, whether in that field or in another field? So if you are new here, I have a neuroscience and psychology degree. My career goal, I'm not sure, to be honest. I think that let me just say this. So I'm not the type of person that likes to tell people my moves just because people are real bad mind and wicked. However, I will say that I do enjoy research a lot, and I think that for the long term, in the foreseeable future, I will be in research for a pretty long time, whether that's in like nonprofit or tech or service, whatever it is. I think that I will be doing research for a pretty long time. So I am a researcher, and I'm probably be a researcher for a while, to be honest. Someone said Snap. I don't use my Snapchat, so I don't give them to people. Like, it doesn't really make sense. Someone said, why don't you film videos with your boyfriend? Would you ever consider doing it? Okay, so my boyfriend is not the type of person who wants to be in front of the camera. He's more so a behind the scenes type of guy. Like, he helps because he's looking at it from the outside, but he's definitely more so like behind the lens type of person as opposed to like an in front of lens type of person. As far as the second part of your question, I don't think that I would do a video with my boyfriend, only because I want that part of my life to stay private. If you guys ever run into me in person and he's with me, then like okay, but I don't want people to know who I'm with, just because not everything is for YouTube, you know what I mean? Like, and I just feel like I want my relationship to remain just for me and him. Someone said okay, someone said, do you plan on marrying your boo you mentioned in story times? Y'all need to ask him that. Go ask that man. Yes, yes. Someone said, who is your favorite YouTuber that does what you do? I assume what you mean by does what you do is the Storytime girlies, and the answer is all of them. That's not me trying to be kind, and that's not me trying to be, you know, PC or nothing like that. Like, I genuinely like all the Storytime girlies, at least all the black ones, because those are the ones that I watch. 9 out of 10 times, if I see one of them post a video like 15 minutes ago, I'm gonna stop what I'm doing and I'm gonna watch it, and I'm gonna comment, and I'm gonna like, and I'm gonna share. Like, I just love supporting other black women who do story times, because you guys don't know this, but doing these story times, they take a lot of emotional toll on you, to be honest. Like, reliving some of these moments and like digging up old wounds, it takes a lot out of you to tell those stories. Me personally, I tell these stories because I'm over it. I've been over it for a long time, and I'm telling these stories, number one, because they're not that intimate or private, and number two, because I feel like somebody can learn from what I'm saying in these stories, you know what I mean? I'm not sharing anything in these story times that I feel like is too personal, or like I'm sharing it for YouTube clout or whatever. I would never do that. And so I want y'all to realize that these people who are sharing these stories with you, like, they're really opening themselves up and being very vulnerable. So like, I always try to show my support in any way I can when I see that, you know, they've reached 100K, shout out to Simone, or like they've reached a certain milestone, or they're participating in VLOGMAS or Vlogtober or anything like that. Like, I'm here for all the girls, you know, all the girls. Someone said, would you collab with other YouTubers? Yeah, of course. I would collab with other YouTubers. I at first was very wary about it, because I don't know, YouTube just has a lot of drama when it comes to like collaborations with other people. However, I think that's more so about who you collaborate with and who you are as a person. Like, I'm the type of person that can get along with everybody, and if you're not for me, then you're not for me, but like I can get along with everybody. So I feel like I would be open to a collaboration if somebody wanted to collab. But other than that, like, I'm pretty cool doing what I'm doing, you know, by myself. It's all good. It is what it is. Whatever the plan is, I let that come into play. So you guys, that is the end of my video. I answered every single one of your questions. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to leave me a huge like, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. Comment down any other questions that you guys might want me to answer, and I'll try my best to answer them in the comments down below, or feel free to DM me on Instagram if you want to be a little bit more discreet about it. Follow me on all my socials, that is Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Hit me up on there. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.
Shout out to everybody. I had fun.